What's up, guys? It's your boy Email Mentor back with another video. Make sure to like, subscribe, share if you care. So today we're gonna be talking about Billie Eilish Happier Than Ever album. I had to put this video out because I was just like, child, it's been almost a week. 12 o'clock a.m. tonight will make it a week. And I made a video initially, but I was rushing for work, and the video wasn't really like, it didn't get out everything I wanted it to get out, and it kind of cut short because I was getting calls. It was just a lot, so the video was kind of messed up a little bit. But we here to talk about Billie Eilish album quickly. I want to get the video out also because tonight I think Kanye will finally drop the video. I mean the album for the album Donda, which is named after his mother. Nas is dropping the album as well, so we got to get into Nas' album. And The Weeknd is dropping a song. I don't know if this is like the first single off of his upcoming album, or this is just like a song for the Olympics that he's just pushing until he can give us the new music, because he keep teasing that the Don is coming, so we want to know what the Don is. But hopefully, and I know Logic came out with an album too. Logic dropped an album. I haven't listened to it yet, but I like Logic. I think Logic's very talented. So I'll get back to you guys on that one once I listen to the album. And I'm definitely gonna give you guys a review on Tink's album too, because Tink ate her album up. Okay, I'm definitely gonna give you guys a video too before I do the other videos tonight. So yeah, Billie Eilish dropped the album Happier Than Ever, which was really highly anticipated. This album, I don't know. First of all, this era started off with her dropping My Future, which came out last year. I remember it came out during the quarantine around last year, around like July in the summertime. And I was just like, oh, Billie's back, whatever. And My Future is one of the songs where I feel like it's a really good song. I thought it was a really good song. I thought it was, it was a decent song, but it wasn't my cup of tea. It kind of reminded me of Off the Table by Ariana Grande off her album Positioned. That song is one of the songs. Sorry guys, I'm trying to take my sweater off. That song's one of the songs where it's not my cup of tea. I don't stream it a lot like the other songs, but I can say I can honestly say that song is one of the best songs on her album because of how good it sounds when The Weeknd and her collab. Like it sounded so amazing. I definitely get my life more of Save Your Tears remix. What's the song they have? The song they have to get Love Me Harder. I definitely get my life over that more than this one. But it's still a good song, and that's how I feel about My Future. I thought it was a really good song, but it wasn't my cup of tea. Then she dropped the second single, Therefore I Am. I'm not your friend, and anything then you thought that you're the man. I said, therefore I am. Love that song. That was more up tempo. That sounded like that could be more on If We Are For, let's see, Where Do We Go? It sounded like it could be on that album. So I was like, okay, Billie, just just bringing back a little bit of that flavor from her last album, which was so good. I love that album. I Love You. What's the other song she had? I Love You. All the Good Girls Go to Hell. Zanny. Where do you want from me? Why are you calling me? You will see me in a crowd when the party's over. All them songs were bops. Even her older stuff, like Lovely, that was a cute song. Like Billie and Bad Guy was huge, and that was like a hit. So I definitely get into. I don't hate Billie's music. I'm not the biggest Billie Eilish fan. I don't gag over her, but she has some good songs. Her first album was really good, and the songs that she put out before the first album came out was dope too. So I definitely get into her. Yes, because When We Are Fall, let's see, Where Do We Go? That song, the album was called that. But the song, what's the song called? Bury Your Friend was my favorite song. I love that. To this day, that's still my favorite Billie Eilish song. I love that song. And Everything I Wanted was cute too. Don't think we forgot about that song. That song won a Grammy for Song of the Year. Like that was a huge record too. So I definitely like Billie. I'm not here to bash Billie. And then she dropped other songs like NDA. She dropped Lost Cause, which was a cute song. Not my cup of tea, but it was a cute song too. It was okay. I like Lost Cause a little bit. I could vibe out to that a little bit. And that was the video where she was trying to give Beyonce 7-Eleven, but she kind of missed with that too. I don't know, wasn't giving that. But this album, I didn't like it because I don't know. Like I feel like I'm in the space right now where I'm so over the slow music. Like I don't want slow ballads from pop stars anymore. Unless you Adele and Sam Smith, because Adele and Sam Smith masters the slow type of songs. But these pop stars don't do that. Like when I hear a Billie Eilish song, I want to hear "What do you want from me? Are you gonna leave me? All the good girls go to hell. I'm a bad guy, duh." I'm not saying do that all the time, but I want more up-tempo songs. You know what I mean? I don't want the slow songs. Only Adele and Sam Smith, because Adele and Sam Smith, they sing with so much pain, and it's like you could feel where they're coming from. You know what I mean? Like they remind me of like the white versions of like No Shade of like Keisha Cole and Mary J. Blige. Like they really sing, and they can do R&B. Like they can go over to the R&B girls and kiki with them because they really know how to really give you R&B music, but it's like it's pop because they're pop stars and they do pop ballads, but it can like transfuse with like the R&B stuff because Adele and Sam Smith don't miss when it comes to their music. They have music, you know what I mean? They always hit because Sam Smith's last album was really good too. Let's not play about that. Like I know people skip over that, but Meiosis, that whole album was really good. I definitely got into it. The song with Burna Boy too. I think it's called Meiosis, right? But I don't know. But Sam Smith definitely gives what needs to get what needs to be given when it comes to his music. We ain't about to play with Sam Smith like that and act like he don't give what needs to be gave. I don't know, but Billie Eilish, I don't like her slow songs. I like I Love You, I like When the Party's Over, but I don't like all her slow songs. I can't do like this whole album was kind of slow. So there was a couple of up tempo songs that were very slow, and then the up tempo songs were not good. I don't know, and I feel like this album she's telling more of a story. She's it's kind of like she's kind of telling a story off of what she left off with the last album, and it's like I appreciate the art, the artistic vibe when it comes to telling the story and sending a message. She's happier than ever. Like she really means that, and she's getting older. Things are happening. She's happy. She has all this money and she went through a lot, but she's happy. I think she's in love too. I think she's booed up with a boyfriend allegedly. So she's happy, and she made this album out of being happy. But she has a message to spread as well. And there's other songs on here that has good messages, but it's not my cup of tea. When it comes to the message and what she's trying to do in her art, I appreciate it and I understand it, and I'm really like I'm here for it when it comes to just that you could tell she's definitely growing as an artist. But this album, I don't know, it's not as good as the first one. It's not vibey. It's just very political. I don't know. I'm not really here for it. I don't really like it like that. But I can appreciate the art and what she's bringing to the table. Like it's not trash. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, oh my god, it's trash. It's a flop. I mean, a lot of the songs are not really charting because people aren't really getting a lot from this era because everybody wants up tempo stuff now. It's the summertime. Nobody wants to hear no slow songs, and like people just like we live in the era of Dua Lipa and Ariana Grande. Like these people are up tempo. Even Olivia Rodrigo, she got some slow songs, but she got that big one. Good for you, na 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 na. I guess I go your bath. That's big on the radio right now. Driver's License came out, that was slow, but that was a song about a breakup, and that was new. It was interesting. The storyline was interesting, so they pushed that. But Good for You, I'll beat Deja Vu because Deja Vu was a little bit more slow. Good for You was huge. That's like a pop rock. What in the Paramore? What in like the 21 Pilots and who else? What in the rock is going on? The rock and roll is going on. You know what I mean? Like she definitely gave one of the big give with that song. I'm not really a big fan of Olivia Rodrigo either, but she definitely gave what needed to be give with that particular song. I like that song a lot. It's annoying, but I like it. But yeah, so I don't know. I just don't like this album. Let me go over the songs a little bit and tell you how I feel about other songs. But I really didn't like this album like that. But I'm not gonna say it's trash. I'm not gonna flop it because I understand where she was going with this. Getting Older was cute, interesting, but still not a big bop for me. I Didn't Change My Number was a bop. I like that song. I think I could play that song maybe a couple more times. I like it though. Billy Bossa Nova was cute. I like that song. My Future was the one that I said that it's not my cup of tea, but it was a good song for what it was giving. It definitely fit the album aesthetic. Not my cup of tea, but wasn't bad. This Oxy Token song, I didn't like that song. Didn't like the Gold Wing song. Lost Cause was okay. It's tolerable. The video was trying to give 7-Eleven Beyonce but failed. Holly's Comet, didn't like that one. Not my responsibility was the one where she was talking. It was cute. Overheated was the one that kind of sounded like a throwback song. It was cute. I like that one. Everybody Dies, didn't like that song. Your Power, didn't care. NDA, didn't care. Therefore I Am was a bop. I love that song. Happier Than Ever, Mill Fantasy, You know what I mean? So the album was just like, I think I really liked Therefore I Am, Overheated, Lost Cause is tolerable. My Future is not a bad song, but just not my cup of tea. But I can probably listen to it because of how good the song is. Billy Bossa Nova was tolerable, and I liked the song. And I think I Didn't Change My Number. But the whole album as a whole was just not my cup of tea. Like I said, so I'm not trashing the album. I'm not calling it a bad album. I understand what she's trying to go artistically And I know that she's in a different space and a different mindset than 2 years ago, and she's growing up. And you can tell she's improving she's improving her in her artistry when it comes to certain things, but it's still certain things that don't connect with everybody. And like, this is not everybody's album. But maybe later on, like Ariana Grande was Sweetener, everybody didn't like it at first, but it grew on people as time progressed and went by. So maybe this might be the album that people might like after a year or after 6 months, they might like it. I can see her winning mad Grammys for this album, though. I can see the Grammys being won for this album. I can see the girls, being mad that Billie Eilish won the album of the year. I don't know, but we shall see, though. We shall really see. I don't know, but it's here. It's not a bop, but it's not a flop. It's gonna go number 1, obviously, and it's Billie Eilish, so we can't really hate. But tell me what you think down below about the album. I had to get this video out and done before I react to the other stuff. And I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.